Hi friends, thank you for being here. It is day 12. Let's kick things off right away with back extensions. You probably remember back extensions from earlier in the challenge. They're going to work your middle and lower back as well as your abs. Since you have gained strength since then, feel free to increase your range of motion or increase the number of reps that you do. So go ahead and lie on your stomach. All right, legs and arms outstretched, and keeping a neutral spine and neck, you are going to lift your torso and release. Remember, this is hitting your lower and middle back as well as your abs, so that's where you want to focus your strength and the power that's pulling you up. So let's go ahead and do 10. Ready? 2, 3, really squeezing those abs too. Don't let them just sink on the floor. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if you want to add an extra challenge on your next set, you can lift your legs up at the same time and bring it all down, focusing on the same muscle groups. Now go ahead and flip around. We're going to do our hip tucks. So, feet flat on the floor, and with our subtle movement, just tucking our hips to stretch that lower back and lay it flat against the ground, and release, and tuck, and release, and breathe in. Nice job. Let's keep things going with a classic crunch. So go ahead and stay on your back if you're still there. And if you're not, let's get on our back. This is gonna just work your abs, plain and simple. So lay back, tuck those hips again. This time, keep them there in order to keep that lower back flat on the ground. Hands behind your head, only for support, but using your abs to pull your shoulder blades off the ground. And the key here is keeping your chin off of your chest and eyes on the ceiling. So let's go ahead and push for 12 of these. Ready, exhaling as you crunch up. And go. 1, 2, hold it at the top for a second. 3, 4, 5, using that core. 6, 7, 8, is that a belly button pulled in? 9, and 3 more. 10, 11, 12. Very nice. And let's go ahead and stretch your abs by flipping over and doing the Sphinx. All right, you've got your hands right down under your chest and shoulders. And just go ahead and push up. Slide those hands out a little bit. There we go. And resting on your forearms, but still giving yourself a nice, gentle stretch. And breathe into it. You go ahead and just keep yourself in crunch position because we're going to round out today with reverse crunches. So let's get back on our backs if you're not there already. And what makes this reverse is instead of bringing your chest to crunch up, you're going to bring your knees to crunch in toward your chest. So start them at a 90-degree angle, hands on the mat, flat, back flat against the mat or the floor, and just go ahead and, using your core strength, bring your knees into your chest as much as you can and back. And let's go ahead and do 10 of these Really nice, slow and controlled, one vertebrae at a time. So nice and slow, and 1, 2, 3. There you go, that lift added a little extra kick. 4, 5, halfway. 6, using your core, not your arms. 7, very nice. 8, almost done. 9, last one, and 10. Beautiful, and go ahead and bring your feet down, stretch your legs out. We're gonna take it easy with our wake up stretch. So bring your arms over your head and just stretch through your toes and your fingers. You worked your whole core today with this combination of exercises. So you could be feeling it in your abs, your back, all over. So just breathe into this stretch and relax. Pat yourself on the back, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.